Well, Deganawidah told us there'd come a time in the future. This is when he was leaving to go to the sky world. He said there'd come a time in the future when the Ongwahoi will be befriended by a white serpent. And at first they'd be good friends and get along well. It'd be good for both. But 7 generations after contact with the white serpent, he'd have the Ongwahoi squeezed so tightly against his chest, basically squeezing the last breath out of him, when a red serpent would approach from the north, and he'd momentarily drop the Ongwahoi, who'd fall like a baby to the ground and crawl to the hilly country to heal. Then the white serpent and the red serpent, they would end up starting sort of as friends, and then they'd get into a horrendous war. They'd tear open the Mother Earth, the face of Mother Earth. They would cause such devastation that the fish would be turning on their bellies in the water, that the air would burn the eyes of men, and that all the elm trees would die. And then, you know, after causing all this destruction to themselves and Mother Earth, they'd be sort of in a lull, when a spirit would go down, dressed as a woman, down to the south to a black serpent and tell a horrendous story, which the black serpent would just be so appalled, he would come up to finish off the white serpent and the red serpent once and for all, and claim himself victorious, when, just as he's about to do this, he goes and finishes off the white serpent and the red serpent, and he looks to see who's next, and he only sees the Ongwahoi in the hilly country, and he says, "I have no fight with them," when a bright light, many times brighter than the sun, comes from the east. The black serpent sees it, and he will swim south, never again to be seen by the Ongwahoi. The red serpent will see it and will crawl north, never again to be seen by the Ongwahoi. The white serpent will see it. Part of its tail will break off and crawl to the hilly country to heal with the Ongwahoi, and the rest shall make a feeble attempt to swim toward the light. The coming of the light shall be the return of Deganawidah, as he said, of me. And he said that from the hilly country, the Ongwahoi would emerge as the great nation they always were meant to be, and would take their rightful place at the table of nations, their rightful seat. And a great leader would come.